One of the biggest problems in our society right now is that social media is becoming a replacement for our reality. What I mean by that is that experiences that we used to have that were unique to our real life, that we had to work hard for, that we had to strive for, in put aside time for and put in effort and do certain things to achieve and live through that experience that we wanted. We are now essentially replacing that with fake manufactured representations of that experience that is on our phones. That's basically one scroll or one click away. And one of the most prime examples of that is instead of going out and having sex with people, we are watching porn on our phones and jacking off ourselves. Now, that's a bit of a vulgar example, but I think it sets the tone well. I think it is it really drives home the point that the desire we have to go out and make genuine connections and form physical, intimate relationships with real people have kind of been dwindled and been replaced by a drug that is basically on our phones, right? And it doesn't just stop there. It doesn't only stop you from making physical, intimate relationships with the opposite gender, it also stops you from making friends. Instead of going out and making genuine um, connections and friendships with real people, you are forming parasocial relationships with the people that you see online, that with the people that know nothing about us, yet we seem to know everything about them, or at least what they put out to the world anyways, through the internet. We can also see that instead of going out with your friends and having fun, forming genuine social dynamics, we are watching IRL streamers. We are watching a group of strangers that don't know we exist, having fun with each other. And we are basically outsiders watching that group perform social dynamics that we wish that we had, as if we were part of them, but we're not. We're just watching. Isn't that fucking weird? Now, this isn't technically a new thing. Movies have been doing this, but of course, movies, books, games have been doing this. But of course, these three things are obviously fantasy in the sense that they emulate something that is usually not attainable in real life, usually fantasy. You know, you can't actually go out and shoot people and drive helicopters and bomb and bomb civilians like you can do in GTA 5, of course. And you can't go back to the Wild West, to the 1900s, and ride a horse and play the Wild Wild West like you can do in Red Dead Redemption 2. These are examples of things that are obviously supplements to reality because they offer an experience that we cannot get from real life. Same things with movies and books that offer basically fantasy like things. The problem now with social media is that it's not only fantasy, it's real life. It's experiences that we wish we had in our own lives that we can't get. And we're basically replacing it with the dopamine we get from watching other people do it. It's crazy. For example, there's so many examples of watching other people interact with other people, and you wish you were them. You wish you were interacting with that many people, but you're not. You're watching random people interact with other random people and feeling like you are part of that social dynamic. Like watching street interviews from fucking Cole from Tokyo Sims, or watching IRL streamers having fun, going out about with your friends, and everything that we used to have in real life has been replaced by something that's clearly not real. And the worst thing about it is using these things, these replacements, it is stopping us from wanting to and go live these experiences for real. The people who have porn, the people who have games, who have social media, they don't have as much of a desire, as much of a want to achieve these things in real life, because these fake things are simulations of reality that give them the same dopamine, that evoke the same emotions as if they had and did it themselves in real life. A lot of the problems stem from a lack of desire. These things are not supplementary, but they're replacement, and they're stopping us from doing, from actually doing things. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me gather my thoughts for a second. And if you think about it, we're basically on drugs. If you've ever seen depictions of homeless people that are on drugs forever, and you think, why don't they just buy a home? Why don't they just get off the streets and get clean? Go to rehab. The thing is, shooting up a needle in their arm gives them the same, and not even the same, better emotions. It evokes better emotions, better feelings of satisfaction, better dopamine than if they were to go out and put in the hard work and genuinely turn their life around. Even if in the long run, turning their life around would result in a net positive in their brain chemistry, in their satisfaction with their lives. Pinning a needle is so much easier, and it gives a temporary short-term relief, short-term satisfaction. And essentially, a fake simulation, a fake representation of reality. And it's crazy to think that's exactly what's happening right now. Instead of genuinely doing things, we are simulating reality in our heads through our phones. And our brain kind of doesn't know the difference. Our brain doesn't know that we're not actually talking to someone. Our brain doesn't know that we're not actually having sex. What it knows is what it receives, the pleasure, the emotion that it evokes from consuming these things. We're just consuming, and we're consuming and consuming and consuming, and we're never actually doing. We just want to live the lives of other people without actually living them, without going out and having to do the hard work to achieve those things. We are simulating those things inside our heads. It's drugs. It's all drugs. Like, I see my friends liking Instagram reels of people partying, and they don't even go out to parties. Like what the fuck? I see Instagram reels of that my friends are liking of dudes on the street rizzing up girls. Hey, can I get your number? You're kind of fine as hell. Can I get your number? And they don't even talk to girls. I see Instagram reels that my friends like, fashion influencers dressing a certain way, and I've never seen this guy even once try and dress out of their comfort zone, try and thrift or shop for the clothes that they like, or even try and put together an outfit that they truly liked. I've seen my friends like Instagram reels of cute couples dating, interacting with each other, and I've never seen them talk to a woman once in their life. I feel as if this video has kind of deviated a lot from what I wanted to say, but I guess not. It's all the same thing. You guys just go outside, bro. Just go outside, and especially right now with the latest advancements in AI, nothing that we see on our phones is gonna be real. It's gonna be infinitely more pleasuring, gonna be even infinitely more pleasing, comforting, and easier to watch more than ever, easier to consume. But they are not authentic. The fight for authenticity has started, and we are going to lose if we don't go outside. Because guess what? You can't AI outside. You can't AI shit IRL. Everything IRL is real. And if you genuinely value the authenticity of the experiences that you want to live through in this world, then go outside. Stop trying to emulate it. Stop waiting around, watching on your phone, watching other people live the life that you wanted to live. Stop emulating it. Stop simulating in your minds and start living it. It's gotten more passionate than I initially anticipated, but I think I'm happy with it, with how it turned out. I actually spent like an hour and a half recording this over and over again and making retakes because I felt like my mouth wasn't moving the right way and my eyes weren't looking the right way. But I think I finally figured it out. I think I'm happy with how I'm talking. And I think the things that I said were of substance. Just go outside, bro. Just go outside.